objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're backup for the guerrillas' offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time. Also bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show. Check the target's locations on your map. Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too.
Be careful down there, boss!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map. Target eliminated. Great. Now on to the next. Boss, we have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Presence detected. The map has been updated.
more in you.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
Boss, we spotted a four-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
Enemy presence detected. Supply drop complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You've got other targets closing in. You can check their predicted route on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
You're all right. Thank you.
Boss, that prisoner we rescued provided some intel. We now know the location of a hidden enemy staging area. Check it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Please supplies requested.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa!
Supply drop complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share? Tread carefully, boss.
Updated. been updated.
Это КП, понял? Приказ всем группам. Отправить все резервы на подкрепление. Конец связи!
The guerrillas' offensive will be ending soon. Boss, you still at it? Keep going. This is the stuff legends are made of.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Прием! Это КП, понял. Будьте начеку. Не найдите противника. Конец связи.
Clouds approaching. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Один, это КП. Открыть подавляющий миномет врагов по цели. Прием!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Only 2 minutes remaining.
Всем боевым группам! Это КП! Всем боевым единицам приготовиться к бою!
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
One minute remaining. What's wrong with you? Move! Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss. All targets eliminated. Boss, you were like a man possessed. The guerrillas' offensive is still in progress, but our work here is done. Exfiltrate the mission area. Damn it. Soviet reinforcements incoming. Tanks and a gunship.
The map
And you're the
has
target.
been updated.
Looks like we pushed the Soviets a little too far. Boss, those Soviets are a threat to the guerrillas. But there'll be a bonus in it if you take them out. That said, the mission objectives are complete, so you can leave the area if you want. Your choice, boss.
Margot Place. The map has been updated.
Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa.
That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from its machine gun can cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss. Boss, get down. That's an enemy gunship. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Всем боевым группам, это кафе. Всем население, за боевые позиции. Повторяю, всем население, за боевые позиции.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Кафе, это Дмитрий-6. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции. Прием! Это КП, понял. Обследуйте сектор. Но осторожно. Конец связи.
reward will add up to.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Whoa, whoa!
Marker removed. Marker placed.
Whoa, whoa!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Exfiltrated.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Whoa, whoa.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work. Boss, if you got time on your hands, come spend it back at the base. The men will miss you if you're gone too long.
back.
Boss, we don't have enough medicinal plants.
Thank you. Boss, thanks for saving that puppy.
Boss, don't let that woman out.
Boss, will you train with me?
Weather will clear shortly. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Staff assigned. Commencing platform construction. Commencing platform construction. Commencing platform construction.
Give us a development order, boss.
Boss,
Boss,
Please
Need
specify a
combat
project.
support. Just let us know.
Caution, rain approaching. Please specify a project. Development project has been added. Development project has been added. Please specify a project. Development project has been added. Please specify a project. Staff assigned. Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
Didi, stay.
Didi.
Fully trained and ready for action. The rest is up to you. Didi, go! He's going with you.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Unit function added.
Let me explain what D-Dog can do as your buddy. With that nose of his, he can sniff out and mark nearby enemies and prisoners. Should come in handy for infiltrating outposts. I trained him to detect mines and medicinal plants, too. When he locates something, check your map.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission.
is Angola's Mfinda oil field, upstream from the landing point. A spill has covered the whole area and crude. A pipeline that crosses the Muneni River failed, and now the shore's a mess. Not to mention the villages downstream have no drinking water. The oil runs to the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mfinda oil field was outdated, abandoned. Then the rebel group UNITA moved in, taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. UNITA's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Cyphers. Keeping tabs on UNITA can tell us who's pulling its strings. First, make your way to the oil facility. It's to the north, past Bwala Yamasa. The village is currently occupied by UNITA, so stay sharp.
Stay.
We started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason, no banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries has only brought conflict here. That mess you're standing in is just the latest example.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You've arrived at Masa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for UNITA, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
Analysis complete. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Stay.
That's African peach. The shape of its petals gives it the nickname the pincushion. It's used in local traditional medicine as a pain reliever and tranquilizer.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Children. Child soldiers.
Analysis complete.
Children there are abducted and trained to be soldiers. They're only taught to fight. And one day they grow up and teach the next generation the same way. With a gun in his hands, a kid is as dangerous as any adult. Only they don't know a thing about right and wrong. Boss, do not hurt any child soldiers. If you do, the mission is over.
Development complete.
Let's come on!
Development complete.
Sibirus Delta 1. We zitten moeilijke handelingen. Wie is opgereed uit grondslag? Over. Dat is CFDF, begrijp. Munitiesecurity voor slachting. Uit.
You've made it past the village. Continue heading for the oil facility. It's located upriver.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
The Vinda oil field is the property of Saner, South African Natural Resources. Saner drills oil wells wherever they can throughout that region. When the oil dries up, they abandon the facility. then it's only a matter of time before the aging equipment starts leaking crude. That means Unitas' takeover is the perfect cover for Saner. Now they can blame the spill on a bunch of oil thieves.
Development.
However you look at it, Saner's far from squeaky clean.
Marker placed.
That used to be a settlement. Now it's burned to the ground.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Okay.
There it is. The oil facility. To stop the leak, you need to shut down the oil transfer pump and destroy the oily water separator tank. The details are on your iDroid.
Please supplies requested. Analysis supply drop complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Good.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination.
There's the transfer pump control room. The emergency stop button is probably inside it.
Ik wil niet, Frik niet.
Talk.
Ik ken geen Engels niet, it's jammer.
The PF soldiers are speaking Afrikaans, an official language of the Republic of South Africa. Boss, we're gonna need someone with the Afrikaans interpreters. Bodies. Why? Oil transfer pump shutoff confirmed.
Extraction.
Next, destroy the oily water separator tank. That'll ensure they can never use the facility again.
Caution. Rain approaching.
explosion. Get out of there ASAP. I just got a report from the intel team. An enemy unit is en route to the hills. Looks like they mean to hunt you down. You'll have to make it past them somehow.
Marker placed.
Chef, dat is Delta 6. Die vrijheid hier van het gevat. Ik heb nou net zijn lijk opgespoord. Goed. Dat is CFT, begrijp. Verdere verlies is onaanvaardbaar. Van jullie oor uit. Delta 1. Was het een moeilijke indringer? Wees opgereed met schoonslag. Oor. Dat is CFT, begrijp. Besmet die omgeving. Uit.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Exfiltrated
All right,
hot
you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
updated. Development project has been added.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. Saner, the owner of the oil field. They were behind what happened. They hired the PF, not United. They restarted the facility all the while pretending they were the victims. One other thing. Saner's Johannesburg head office is just a room in a multi-tenant building. Company's essentially non-existent. 3 years ago, that investment fund stepped in and started gutting it through a series of mergers and sell-offs. And get this, the fund itself no longer exists either. It's a shell corporation, meaning someone is just using Saner's name from the shadows. But what about those strange corpses? Just what the hell were they doing over there?
Hey, Snake, I've customized a walker gear just for you. It features a silent running system, great for infiltration missions, and you can also summon it to your location. I've taken the liberty of calling it the D-Walker. It's armed with a suppressed tranquilizer gun. If you want to add other weaponry or upgrade the chassis, give the order from your iDroid.
Side ops list
Boss,
updated.
I've updated the mission list.
Mission list
We received a
updated.
new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to Cypher or Skullface at all. But if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter. The details are on your iDroid.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please specify a project. Please supplies requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Supply drop complete. Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Good dog.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The weather will clear shortly.
Digitalis. It's toxic, but it can also be used as medicine.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Plant expansion complete. Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Ek is uitgebrand. Hoekom het ek ooit 'n huursoldaat geword? Jy het eerder gehad. Ek wonder as ek die ingawe van die mantel sal kry. Ah, vergeet dit. Wat bietjie meer as net rondkrap. Een die mantel. En hier is die regering militante magte wapens. Is jy okay? Almal op die grond. Ja, reken so. Hoekom op? Hey Pella, wat gaan aan?
Guard post captured. The map has been updated. Extraction failed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You have arrived at your destination.
That's the target.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Talk. Ek verstaan nie.
Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter.
Good dog.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission. Caution, rain approaching. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Rain. Sound of rainfall should help to mask your footsteps. Either destroy that or turn it off to shut off all the lights and surveillance cameras in the outpost. But of course, the enemy will realize something's up. If you're gonna do it, be quick. You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Weather will clear shortly.
Siemens Delta 3, het schade aan toerusting hier. Moet vijandige activiteit wees. Oor. Er is CFT's begrijp. Zeg met onderzoek. Zo gauw als mogelijk. Uit.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Champion, dit is jullie 2. Ons het reeds gebied bespied. Ons kon iemand planten. Oor. Er is CFT's begrijp. Wees verraad. Moet je wel even hier niet. Uit.
He's coming too. Roger that.
CFT, dit is Zulu 10. Ontploffen. Verhaal instructie. Oor. Er is CFT's begrijp. Wees waakzaam en rijd die vijand uit. Uit.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
HK, de CP. Ons het die fans ingetrek, maar kontak verloor na 'n kruisvuur. Vyand kan nog iewers naby wegkruip. Adviseer waaksaam wees. HK, de CP, kom in. HK, kom in. HK. HK, de CP. HK, reageer.
Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You found the interpreter.
Updated.
Now follow him to the target. The interpreter will be present for the rescue target's interrogation. He's a CFA Merc 2, but he serves as a language specialist. His job is English Afrikaans simultaneous interpreting. Tail him to find out where they're keeping the target.
Stay. Hold them off!
If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target. Into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice. Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. That's not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he'd receive special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too. If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention. Enough! What do you think you're doing? Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues.
Analysis complete.
That's not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he'd receive special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too. If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention.
Prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and the interrogation rooms are separate places.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived. Analysis complete. The map has has been
You found the
updated.
interpreter.
Development
Now follow
project
him to the target.
added. Analysis. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Egbert, stay okay.
Ship Zulu Ian. Zulu Ian.
What are you doing? If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target.
Ocena sytuacji. Alle eenheden. Staan bij.
Boss. Well, we'll just have to interrogate him to find out where the target is.
The map has been
Boss,
updated.
the interpreter didn't know the target's location. He did tell us where the interrogations are conducted, but they won't start before nightfall. Though if they get suspicious, now that
Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
Ship Delta 6. Geen teken van die vijand. Ons staak is zoektocht. Oor. Dat is CNT, begrijp. Leon Verona, uit.
Talk. Moenie skiet nie. Alsjeblieft.
Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter. Don't forget to check indoors. There may be clues regarding the... So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot.
Boss, I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament, but still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
If you run into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice.
Analysis complete.
Keep in mind that time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings. They're working for one of the bigger PFs.
Has died.
Boss, one of the prisoners has been killed. We don't know if it was a target or not. Hurry up and ID the target. Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their African... Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown. They're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
Detected. The map has been updated. Analysis from the map has been
That's not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued.
Analysis.
Can't understand why he received special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too. You found the interpreter. Now follow him to the target.
Stop him!
Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
That's not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he'd receive special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too.
Meld aan met gevangenen.
Goeie werk, troep.
Wel, wat maak ik met hom?
Sit hom saam met die vrou. Ek sal hulle saam ondervra.
Ja, meneer. Beweeg.
The CFA are all business. Hard to believe they're interrogating their own. Situation must be worse than we thought. Make a wrong move, and they could kill the target without warning. If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention. They're working for one of the bigger PFs, the Contract Forces of Africa, CFA for short. These guys are all business. Mercenary work is strictly about the money to them. Either way, they're no threat to us. Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter. But don't extract the interpreter just yet. If he doesn't turn up, they won't be able to do the interrogation. If they then decide the target's no longer any use to them, they won't hesitate to kill him.
Analysis complete.
Is that the target?
Complete.
Take a good look at his face. We need to ID the target. Another prisoner. Looks like he's alive.
What's the cause?
A prisoner. You gonna help him?
This is your last chance.
Die MPLA se olieveldregte. Waar het die inligting vandaan gekom?
The MPLA's oilfield rights. Where did you get this information?
I told you. I only know it was an anonymous source.
Dit was 'n anonieme bron.
Moenie my vir 'n poepel vat nie.
You're not fooling anybody.
Ask any of the others. Nobody knows anything.
Hy sê jy moet die ander probeer vra.
O, so hulle het saam 'n storie opgemaak. Dit is hoekom jy nie die Britte kan vertrou nie. Weet jy hoeveel Afrikaners sit onder die hele gelei tydens die Boereoorlog?
You made up a story with the others. You British are all liars. You know how much the Afrikaners suffered because of you in the Boer War.
That wasn't me.
Hy sê dit was nie hy nie.
Maar dit was julle wat ons verraai het.
But it was you that betrayed us.
It wasn't me. It was the Viscount.
Genoeg! As jy niks weet nie, is ons seker klaar nie. Is jy okay?
So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot.
Super de Zulu hier. Ek het iets die moeite werd hier. Hoe moet ons voortgaan? Oor. De CP, begrijp. Bescherm securiteit en wees wakker. Uit!
Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
What's the kans?
Another prisoner. Looks like he's alive.
This is your last chance.
Die MPLA se olieveldregte. Waar het die inligting vandaan gekom?
The MPLA's oilfield rights. Where did you get this information?
I told you. I only know it was an anonymous source.
Dit was 'n anonieme bron.
Moenie my vir 'n poepel vat nie.
You're not fooling anybody.
Ask any of the others. Nobody knows anything.
Hy sê jy moet die ander probeer vra.
O, hulle het saam 'n storie opgemaak. Dit is hoekom jy nie die Britte kan vertrou nie. Weet jy hoeveel Afrikaners sit onder die hele gelei tydens die Boereoorlog?
You made up a story with the others. You British are all liars. You know how much the Afrikaners suffered because of you in the Boer War.
That wasn't me.
Hy sê dit was nie hy nie.
Maar dit was julle wat ons verraai het.
But it was you that betrayed us.
It wasn't me. It was the Viscount.
Genoeg! As jy niks weet nie, is ons seker klaar nie.
So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot. Boss, I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament, but still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
Plant expansion complete.
If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention.
Thank you. I'll never forget this.
CP, de Zulu 10. Je moet
That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information.
Extraction.
Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and the interrogation rooms are separate places.
Added. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Please.
Clouds approaching.
I need help.
Analysis complete. Analysis prisoner has
Boss,
died.
one of the prisoners has been killed. We don't know if it was a target or not. Hurry up and ID the target.
Caution, rain approaching. Analysis complete.
CP, dis Delta hier. Verdachte persoon raak gesien. Bekyk van nader. Oor.
Analysis complete.
Wees op jou hoede. Uit.
to the MPLA. The CFA were supposed to be working with the MPLA's opposition, UNITA. Did the British group try to offer their support to the MPLA in exchange for oil field rights?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Approaching. Please select a drop supplies requested. Supply drop
into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice. Don't forget to check indoors. There may be clues regarding the target's whereabouts.
The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Sun will set shortly.
verslapt niet. Daar stilzinnig gebied is. Uit.
Analysis complete.
Heb je de zoet toe je? Een van ons eiers plaat ons zonder aanval. Oor. Er is hier weer, begrijp. Alles gaat van een bestiet omgeven. Reading en eruit. Uit. jou laat wag.
Sorry we kept you waiting.
You're gonna kill me anyway. Gevangenen van wat je.
Dat zit weer begrijp. Eerst wachtzaam in. Rating van je tijd.
Depending on what you done.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
Weather will clear shortly.
Looks like the target.
Has been updated. Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
Outpost captured.
Analysis complete.
Keep in mind that time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings. Target extraction confirmed. Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice. We can sure use that interpreter too. Think you can extract him?
Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
That's the interpreter extracted. All you need to do now is exfiltrate the hot zone. Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Unit function added.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. Boss, one of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount. It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. By the way, boss, we got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a few PFs in the region have purchased walker gears. The CFA's the same. That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why?
Side ops
Boss,
list.
one of the latest missions to come in is connected to the walker gears. This could be our chance to close in on Cypher. Take a look at your mission list.
Please select a mission.
Boss, this contract comes from the MPLA, the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola. Apparently, new Western bipedal weapons have been deployed to Ditati Abandoned Village and are a threat to their troops. Our job is to eliminate them. The bipedal weapons they're talking about are, of course, walker gears. As I previously reported, they're already in active service with PFs in Africa. But don't you find it strange? A PF employed by the West obtains a prototype developed by the Soviets, yet the Russia-backed MPLA don't know the details. Eastern weapons technology developed in Afghanistan is being supplied to the West in Africa. Only Cypher would be capable of making something like that happen. So, boss, eliminate the walker gears at Ditati Abandoned Village, just like the MPLA have asked. Once you do, the PF will need to contact its supplier, giving us a chance to close in on that supplier, Cypher.
Caution, rain approaching. Please select a support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. Can you meet me at her cell here on the base? Whenever's fine. Thanks.
Please select a landing heading to Mother Base.
She, refuses to wear clothes. The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes. Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English, but she never speaks, sweats, or breathes. What? Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her. Showers are okay. She can't be submerged.
What's wrong with her?
She's drinking through her skin.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look. See that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious. Some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you. Of course, only if you think she'll be useful. Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
Side op completed.
Good. Good dog.
Boss! Welcome home.
Sun will rise momentarily.
Boss, got time to train with me? Thanks for that, boss.
That won't work on me. I've had drug resistance training.
Whatever supplies you need, just let us know, boss.
Please select landing zone
Roger.
confirmed.
Weather surveillance indicates turbulence out there. Try not to get knocked out of the sky.
Got it.
Quiet. Where does she think she's going? You want to head out with the boss. That'll be the day. I don't see a problem with it, so long as she's with you. She's a crack shot, damn fine scout. Well suited for a clandestine op. Which is more than I can say for the others.
There's nothing damn fine about this... thing.
Here.
Hey.
Blades.
Wait a minute, that thing costs a lot of money.
Can see each individual blade and a depth perception.
You want in? This is ridiculous. She doesn't talk. How could you possibly stay in communication?
Right. I like working solo anyway.
Looks like you've gotten used to working with Quiet. I don't see a problem with giving her some new weapons. I've already talked it over with the R&D team. Being a scout sniper, there are two tasks you can give Quiet. The first is to infiltrate an outpost ahead of you and scout out the enemy's positions. The second is to send her to a sniping position and have her cover your infiltration. The kind of sniper support she'll provide will depend on the weapon you give her. Of course, this is all assuming she's willing to follow orders.
Staff assigned. Commencing platform construction. Commencing platform construction. Please select a mission.
Farming villages in southern Vahan have been subjected to a strategic bombing campaign the past several weeks. The damage is spreading. It's part of the Soviet Scorched Earth operation aimed at wiping out the guerrillas. The target this time is the commander of a Spetsnaz detachment. He's been key to the operation's success. People say this guy's responsible for annihilating the Mujahideen at Tzimasilaman.
Deploying.
Target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target.
Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived.
You've arrived at the objective.
Detected.
Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him.
Analysis
Keep your guard up.
complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets. That's the sturdiest building in the area. It'd be perfect for the target to hole up in.
Говорят, Хамиды в Досмосе и Ламан уничтожили. Похоже, гражданским тоже досталось. Ходят слухи.
Hey, that was target confirmed dead. Impressive work, boss.
КП! КП, это 32! Отстраивай с него двор! Прием! Понял! Найди вражеского снайпера! Есть связи!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Exfiltrated.
Missions in pursuit. Mission complete. All right, the coast is clear. Mission complete. Mission complete, boss. When you're not on a mission, use that free time wisely. Surveying enemy outposts, for example, or gathering manpower and resources. Of course, even you need some downtime every now and then. Whatever you do, it's all another step on the road to our goal.
Please select a mission. enemy mission accepted. The map has been updated.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, you'd be ashamed to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target. Somewhere in that outpost.
The map
and don't
has
forget,
been updated.
he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
Analysis. Enemy presence detected.
Is that him?
The map
Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
That was target confirmed dead. Impressive work, boss.
Detected. The map has been updated. Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss. Mission complete, boss.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Штаб, подали патруль. Обнаружен неустановленный боец. Атакуем.